Hello and welcome back to Equestria War with Altu Kexa as the leader. I think I've made my decision of how I'm gonna do this country with its 4 different paths. I'm going to do one of the paths of this, play a different nation, then do one of these paths, then play a different nation, until I finish all the paths. That way, mostly just so the YouTube algorithm doesn't get mad at me for continuing one series for too long, because the YouTube algorithm sucks. But, you know, there's that. Oh my goodness, they actually gave all of Ramau to it. Ramau is one thing. The borders, cleanness, beautiful. But, yeah, I'm thinking I'll do the recording that way, so that I can go through all of them, but also do some other stuff in between. One, so I can just, go and experience some other things and come back and experience more of this. But honestly, the bigger thing is just for the YouTube algorithm. It really is. The YouTube algorithm kinda sucks. So, gotta do what I gotta do. The Kasa contest. You made this happen, I'm proud of you. Altu's husband smiled to her, causing her to melt in addition to blushing in front of many Kazan officials. The goof always knew what to say, but the clapping and stomping of hooves began just before she could answer. She turned to the stage to see a wide range of little students making their way to the front. One by one, they began to read their poems on the thematic of freedom and liberation. Some had chosen to focus on the war of Baird. Others had chosen more personal or abstract takes on the topic. Then one read a poem that turned out to be an ode to her and how the student was looking up to her. While Altu had often heard praise, to hear them in such a form from a filly like her felt strange, but also incredibly flattering. But it was the last one that really touched her. It was written from a little chick whose parents had brought her from Broadfield, fleeing the Civil War and the famine. How much she loved Kasa, but felt ashamed to enjoy its beauty while she knew that her cousin and grandmother were still there, where every day was a hardship. She wanted to share her freedom, but couldn't put it in an envelope. And for that alone, it made the whole fight to create this poetry contest worthwhile. To put words on the struggle and suffering, the importance of that fight. This made the difference. You may be proud, my love, but I'm prouder of these little ones. Aww. Even if their rhymes are atrocious. Fair, they are kids. Let's see, okay. Let's make a front line for this to go ahead and set up. This is gonna go so poorly when I do that. I know it is. But sometimes you just gotta go for it, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's true. Right, guys? Right? Yep. Boy. Me versus all of them, Gotta go well, right? I probably won't have to fight the state of Lake City, at least. The worker soldiers. Strange events have taken place across Kasa. Workers in the factories have formed impromptu workers' battalions and began fire practice together on their free time. Altu has praised their initiative, giving government support for it, despite fear of some others, I think. Or some owners, okay, yeah. Let's see. The Accountability Legal Trust. Today, a major suit has been filed by a group of lawyers called the Accountability Legal Trust against our administration. The lawyers accuses the government of several ethical violations, both major and minor. The group has also given an interview in all major newspapers, rejecting any claims of trying to hurt the current first commander, instead arguing that a strong and active civil society is necessary for the true harmonic society that the first commander Kasa Zebrica claims to represent. After some digging, it turns out that the newfound lawyers group is led by none other than Lua Ramedy. Wow, thanks. Thanks so much for the support. Okay. Boop. There we go. Just want to go ahead and get those guys readied up, because we should all be prepared for the battles to come. Everyone should be. Hey, little Roomsby. My cat. Yes, kitty. I love you. Yes, more manpower. Or, sorry, pony power. Yes, I need it. I need pony power. King of Griffinstone is dead. They're gone. I haven't killed. Borders. Our life for others. Kasa has seen great changes under the rule of Altu Kexa. She has shown to Kasa that harmony is simply not something to be enjoyed, but also something dear. Now it stands ready to follow order to liberate those beyond our borders, so they can live free too. Woo! Freedom! Freedom and liberty for all. Man. I am quite nervous about, this front, though. Oh, boy. I'm sure it's all gonna go completely and utterly fine. Right, everybody? Right? I hope you're saying right to me. Wow, you've made them into your actual straight-up puppets now. Oh, boy. Oh, Pete's conference is over. Oh, this is a laggy one. Oh, that's why. That's the borders you quit with? You decided that the polar bear communities really must have those two provinces. Okay. This one's still weird. No focus tree. Just chilling. democratic socialist, or they're harmonic socialist, and their party ideology is harmonic with 5%. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's up with them. I think next I want to get this entrenchment genius. Well, I have the opportunity to just war it out. Let's save the game. Let's save the game just in case first. And then I guess let's go for it and see if we could hold out. Because what I want to happen is for me to just be able to hold the line. And then they weaken themselves trying to push into me. And then I can push them later. But not right now. That's what I hope to be able to do. Is that realistic? I don't know, but you know, I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm willing to give it a shot. You really lost territory to them? Embarrassing. And you became their puppet. You became their puppet after losing territory to... You are an embarrassment to everyone ever, and you should not deserve to exist. You should be directly part of them. You don't deserve your semi-independence. You destroyed the ideals you went with, put a monarchy on the throne, and then just conceded your independence after losing to some little upstart. You are evil, Oscar the First. Anyways, Carthage formally apologizes for slavery. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Carthage. Okay. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. In an unexpected gesture, today a Carthaginian delegation arrived by sea at the port city of Seguro. I imagine Carthage showed up, and I was yelling, raving about this country, and the Carthage diplomat was like, I guess I'll wait for that to end. I don't know, what's that to do? And I just kept going, and he eventually ended it. It was like, hello! Oh, hello there! To deliver a message on behalf of the Sofret Zeshmid and the Carthaginian state at large. Despite being met with initial skepticism upon their arrival in port, the delegation was able to dock once they made their intentions clear to the Kasan authorities. Escorted to the Foreign Office under armed guard, meeting with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, their diplomats were light in their remarks, merely handing the minister a note from the Sofrets, and reassuring him that it would explain everything. To the people of Kasa Free State, descendants of the slaves of Carthage, on behalf of all the zebras within Carthage, I, Zeshmid, am offering a formal apology to the free people of Kasa, who justly and rightfully fought for their freedom against Carthaginian slave drivers. The nation's acceptance, participation, and continued reliance on the exploitation of slaves was a morally indefensible position held by our society for far too long. Though I acknowledge that far from all Carthaginians took part in the practice, and that the vast majority of the population never had much of an opinion on the practice until the questioning of it was made a political issue, it still does not exonerate those who actively enslaved millions of zebras over hundreds of years in Carthaginian history. As of this letter's signing, I have already passed a constitutional amendment to criminalize slavery in all of its forms and provide a complete and total pardon of all slaves who committed crimes related to escaping from their masters or were oppressed under faulty evidence. This is to be enforced by a new government body known as the Truth and Reconciliation Bureau, which will also assist in helping former slaves get on their hooves and contribute to society freely like any other free zebra. I hope that this is enough to begin the healing process between our two nations, and I would like to formally request the beginning of diplomatic relations to further this process. Understand completely if you do not accept this apology, but know that our nation shall be willing to accept your conditions with open arms if you ever reconsider. Sincerely, Sulfrid Zeshmid. Alongside the note came a personal gift from the Sulfrid First Commander, a basket of fruit collected from her private garden in Carthage, along with a new set of traditional Carthaginian clothes for the First Commander. Fortunately, the gifts became a more mixed bag, with the fruit basket rotting due to the faults of the delegation's refrigerator, and the garments, though beautiful, weren't really the kind used in Kasa. Still, though, the spirit behind the gifts remained intact, with the clothes and the letter both being sent to the Syrio Historical Museum, and the rest regarding the beginning of diplomatic relations was graciously accepted by the foreign minister. We can only hope for a peaceful relationship between our two countries for many years to come. If only a cuckoo could see this. Woo! Nice! Hey, I'll accept your friendship. We'll be best. I'll forgive you, and I'll be your best friend. Just join me in this war. I wish I could just say that. Like, hey, I'm about to go to war. If you join me in that, I'll forgive you and be your best friend. Just please support me, and I'm down. Like, that would be hilarious. I'm gonna start building back here just in case. No reason why. I mean, I'm sure this is gonna go well. I mean, why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't this go extremely well in every way, right? See, I even got the radio before the war began. Like, come on. How could this not go well? The River Republic has joined Mbusa as our enemy. Immediately. You're not doing this. Oh, sorry, I never read this. Whoops. I was too busy, scared for my life. The Eastern Warriors, Mbusa, the martial democracy. Was there ever a lie so blatant written in a history book? Is it enough to kill one bloodthirsty emperor to be absolved of morality and slavery? The Mbusans say yes, but we do not buy such lie. We fought off worse with less. If there is any martial democracy in the world, we ought to claim that title. We fight for good, not for its own sake. And then Dishes old Dragos. What point is there in extreme wealth when a creature owns more than an entire city? What do they provide? How many houses do they build? What roads do they maintain? And what electricity do they produce? Nothing. Instead, they hoard away their gold like dragons, parting about their golden halls. Shame on them. Let's see, where can I move? You can go there. You can go there. Okay, this is going alright. This is going alright. Oh, God. Okay, I suppose I'll just have you prepare to move forward, but not actually. Did I just get nuked? Who has nukes? Who has nukes? It's... What the... I mean, yeah, I suppose it's past the time. What the... I just was not expecting. Comet sighted. The appearance of a bright comet in the night sky caused a panic among the ponies of the nation. The panic turned out to be justified as the comet landed near our capital city, causing a massive bright explosion that could be heard hundreds of kilometers away, wiping out the entire village and towns. Even our capital city itself suffered from the powerful shockwave caused by the impact. Thousands have died. Many more injured. Numerous buildings are damaged or destroyed. It is a national disaster. Curiously, this event happened just as we were fighting the unicorns of Wittenland. No, it didn't. Some have suggested it was Lichtenland which brought down the falling star upon us. Most folks dismissed the claim. Okay. I see what's going on. It's some weird event, Shang. Wow, great. I'm assuming because it got destroyed somewhat. Yep. Okay, please get. Okay, thank you. I'm just trying to hold everything off up here while I deal with the south. I mean, I am hurting them. Like, oh, wait, no, wait, where? Okay, I haven't lost that many. Let's see, how many have I killed? 8,000. So 16,000. 24,000. 26,000. Like, what, 33,000 or so, and I've lost 12. So I'm definitely doing fairly well. But this is definitely tricky to hold out with. This is I'm holding out, but man, this is they are just pushing as much as they can. Woo, we did it. We got the new gun. Here we go. Beginning to get pushed back, but I'm still okay for now. Slanderous rumors claim that Altu Kexa is a communist who wants to get rid of the wealthy in the name of Marxist-Stalinists. This is simply not true. She merely wishes them to be saved from a decadent greediness and instead to make the world a better place with their wealth. Okay, so, this is going... just be defensive. I think this is a good time to stop this episode. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button. And as always, peace.